Hello, silver fans. This is T, and you're in the place to be for silver education, acquisition, and entertainment. And hey, the place to be is the Gold Depot right here in Crown Point, Indiana. I am with my buddy Rich, and we just shot a couple spontaneous videos that you may see on the channel here or there. But now for your questions, viewer questions that you sent my way, and I am so happy to present these to you. I had some good questions. Some were emailed. They were video questions, Rich, so we're going to splice in some video with this.
Nice.
And some were just via comment section.
Okay.
But before we get to all that, let me just remind my viewers to hit that like button, that little thumbs up. And also be sure to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. You don't want to miss any of the videos with Rich or any of my other stuff. So in order to be on top of all that, hit that bell notification. You'll get that little notification that a T the Silver Stacker video is on and live to watch. So all that out of the way, Rich, we're going to start off hot, man, like a fighter jet landing on an aircraft carrier. Coming in hot with a question from a guy named PPP, and he is a fellow YouTuber. And so this question is about platinum.
Hey T, it's Triple P, and I have a question for Rich today. This is my new friend, the platypus, and she's going to be holding lots and lots of platinum for me that I have on order currently, and there's going to be quite a bit of it headed my way. Obviously, platinum's an industrial metal, so my question for Rich is, what is your price prediction for platinum both this year and over the next 5 years? And how does that correlate to the possibility of a great influx of hydrogen fuel cell vehicles? Thanks in advance, Rich.
You know, platinum took the biggest hit, and you know, when they switched over from the platinum to palladium in the catalytic converters, and that's just being manipulated. I mean, the price of palladium was real low. They switched. You know, now the price of palladium's coming up higher. And it typically takes them, you know, to switch out all the metals like that about 3 years.
Okay.
And it's been, you know, probably pretty close to that, you know, time frame that they could switch back to platinum, or if they've been planning to switch back to platinum, you'll see platinum skyrocket.
Yeah, and I'm not familiar with these hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. Have you heard of anything like this?
I mean, I've heard a little bit about them. Not a whole lot. You know, I haven't been in the car business for a few years now, so it's, you know, I mean, I still have friends and whatnot that are in and whatnot, but I mean, if they do that, I mean, they're gonna use a lot of the precious metals and a lot of that stuff. You know, that will drive up the price because the demand is, you know, the supply is not going to be there.
Right, and matter of fact, platinum seems to be a hot topic lately. I'm going to ask you another question about platinum in just a little while. But before we get to that, Kane Friday has a question. Can you please ask Rich if he's ever had to pull his gun out in the shop to scare away the bad man? And please tell him I said hello from Perth, Australia. Well, as much as you want to disclose. And Rich, have you ever had a situation where you felt like...
I mean, I've there was one situation where it got pretty heated, but I never had to pull out my firearm. I mean, again, I mean, if I'm going to pull my firearm, I'm going to fire it. So, I mean, you know, I'm not just going to pull it out to, you know. So, I mean, confrontation or whatnot like that, you know. But there was only one incident that I had to kick somebody out of the shop that, you know, just wasn't acting right.
Yeah, you pull that, you know, piece out, you better be ready to use it.
Yeah.
And not just use it as a scare tactic, because that could get you shot.
And not only that, I mean, with all the laws and all that kind of stuff, I mean, you know, you got to make sure that they're facing your way. You can't shoot them running out the door.
Right.
You know. I mean, you know, like for me, like I said, if I'm going to pull my firearm, I'm going to fire it, you know. So, and knock on wood and thank God it's never come to that, or hopefully it never will.
I hear you. And I do know that you take, security very serious around here with the cameras everywhere.
Yeah,
And-
we have a lot of cameras, and we're in a relatively very good area. Crown Point is really good, and the police force and whatnot like that, and we have sheriff buddies and Crown Point police officers that'll check on the shop from time to time and make sure everything's good. But usually we have more than one person here at all times, anyways.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for your candor for our friend down under in Australia. And let's see. Next question is a video question from Glenda.
Rich T, thank you so much for taking my thoughts and comments here. What you're looking at here is my exit strategy. I'm going to be trading all this in for wonderful fishing memories, hopefully. I always say that my buffalo is going to be Lake Gunnersville. There's Lake Falcon in here, maybe some silver for Okeechobee. But what I have a question is, I was able to acquire these 1/20th size Libertads. Now, I'm not really into 1/20th size. However, Libertad gold is crazy high. In fact, this is actually a 2020 Libertad. So, am I better off upgrading this? You hear so many people say that they take their fractional and then the object is they trade it up. Or should I just hang on to it and cash out 7-8 years from now? I thank you for taking my questions and looking forward to your response.
So Libertad, any kind of Libertad, you're going to pay a high premium on. They're all low mintages, and if you're talking like 1/20th ounce golds and whatnot like that, you're going to pay a high premium on it. A 1/20th ounce Libertad, you might be able to buy a 1/10th ounce gold eagle. Or be relatively close to it.
Right.
And if you're stacking for just the gold value, then you want to try to buy as close to that spot price as possible. It's not going to be a Libertad.
Yeah, and people know me who've been watching my show as a stack collector. I like to stack. I also like to collect. I categorize my Libertads in my collection end of things.
Yeah, that's going to be your collection part. You're not your gold goes up to whatever amount, and here you go, cash me out.
And let's assume it's the same price: 1/20th ounce gold Libertad or 1/10th ounce gold eagle. The eagle would be better or easier to sell on the other end of that, correct?
Well, yeah, I mean, unless gold never spikes and it just stays the same, then the premium will stay the same.
Okay.
But I mean, you're buying to invest, so I mean, I could recommend, I wouldn't focus all on Libertads.
So diversify. Okay, next from Jim. He's curious how coins and bullion are tested in the shop when they come in, and if every piece is tested or just ones that look suspect. And I know you've been doing this a while, and you know what you're looking for.
Coins are China's getting real good with counterfeiting stuff, but coins, I mean, you could tell by the way, I could hold a silver dollar in my hand and tell if it's real or not. But we do have X-ray gun, and we also have Sigmas and whatnot like that. So we do test. We'll randomly test, like if somebody brought in a roll of Eagles, we'll randomly select 3 or 4 out of the drawer or something and throw them on and make sure that they're good. Every single piece, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I did. But randomly, on silver and gold, we will. All gold gets tested, X-rayed.
Okay. A guy named Shade Review is asking about my favorite coin, the Mexican silver Libertad.
So everybody knows that the silver Libertads carry a high premium to them over spot, much higher than even the new Type 2 Silver Eagles do. I'm just wondering, how much of a premium does the actual Mexican Mint charge per coin over spot for their coins, and if the dealers are just making a ton of money off them, or if the dealers have to pay that $20 per ounce premium as well?
premiums are high. Oh, they sure are. And they didn't used to be as crazy high as they are now, but they are crazy high. And he's wanting to know, and another guy asked a similar question, named T-Bones Tech. Does the mint benefit from this, like the Casa de Moneda de Mexico, with the Mexican mint? Or is it the distributors? Is it the coin dealers themselves?
I don't think it's necessarily the mint that's benefiting off of it. I think it's more of the dealers and the guys that are actually getting the big boxes. The dealers I met up in Florida and at the A&A up here in Chicago, everybody that had a significant amount of 2021s told me that they had Brinks trucks go down and pick them up to bring them. Wow. Some of the biggest bullion dealers, like some big guys in Chicago and stuff like that, and around the country that I deal with, they didn't even get them. Okay. And they allocate these, almost a year in advance, and they just didn't get them.
So the mint, doesn't distribute to a million different vendors or distributors around the country, around the world.
Not Mexico.
Yeah. No. What would you have a guess? Do they send their stuff to 16, 20 different
From what I heard,
places?
the people that got them, they had to send trucks down to get them.
That's crazy.
I haven't heard any different that they've been shipped, or that they did shipments this year. The last guy I talked to said the same thing. He was up here for the big show. And he had a monster box still in the bank bag from the Bank of Mexico, and I asked him about it, and he said that he got them from somebody else that sent the truck down and had them brought back.
I couldn't imagine that,
Yeah.
A truck full of Libertads. All right, I've got another video from a guy named Keisha.
Hello, T. Congratulations on 3K and beyond, buddy. That is awesome. This is Keisha, and this is Emery behind the movie camera. We have a question for Rich. We would like to know why Rich is so pro platinum. We've seen your video, T, before, where Rich said that if we walked in off the street and we had platinums to sell, he would take it off us every time. We're just wondering why, Rich, you're so pro-platinum. Because it is such an industrial metal and used usually in catalytic converters. But what do you see in the future of platinum? Why are you so pro-platinum? And we just want to know if you like this hat too, Rich. The sweetness right here. Look at that beauty. Well, thank you, and hope to hear from you soon. God bless.
Go Sox. We killed the Cubs.
Oh, man. Keisha.
Oh, you know what? I just had a good customer text me a really good picture that the Cubs did set a record.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Highest attendance at a ballpark?
No, 13 losses in a row. Home games.
Oh, boy.
So,
I did see that the Sox finally sold out a stadium somewhere. It did happen to be a cornfield out in the middle of Iowa or something like that. But all right.
That's all right. I live in the middle of a cornfield. They can come anytime.
Keisha wants to know about platinum. So
platinum, buy it.
Yeah.
Buy it. If you can get it, if you can find it, buy it.
Yeah.
You know?
And I was astonished when I came in.
It's still tough to find. I mean, I go to the shows and I'm lucky to, pick up an ounce, two, sometimes, you get lucky to pick up 4 or 5 ounces, but typically it's just stragglers, little pieces here and there.
I was shocked to see how much you had displayed today because that's not normally the case, but I mean, this is your marquee box right up here, display
This is
case.
your bullion, yeah.
Yeah. But that's the one I'm always drawn to, at least. Although I do love those Morgans, I'm more towards the bullion. And man, your display case is rocking today.
Numismatic will be over here and put back and whatnot. But the bullion is, we put out a good selection of bullion. And like I said, inventory changes every week. I mean,
oh yeah.
Last week when we did it, I don't think we had anywhere near this.
No, it's looking good. All right, I've got a question from Donald in New Mexico, one of my favorite viewers because this guy is always asking great questions and making nice comments. T, I enjoy your interviews with Rich. I like that you and he try to keep politics relatively to a minimum. And I thank you for noticing that, Donald. I use, when I watch coin videos, honestly, for me, it's about education, learning, and a bit of escapism. And I don't want to be thinking about the world's problems when I'm watching a coin video.
I learned a long time ago, you don't talk religion, you don't talk politics.
Yeah. You certainly, from your perspective, you wouldn't want to ostracize,
No.
certain segment of your potential viewers. There is one YouTuber that I watched his video just today. Today's Tuesday. His name rhymes with Spanky Yakking, and his was all about his coin dealer talking politics today, and just kind of railed for a little while. But we'll keep the politics out of it. Thanks for noticing, Donald. And if we do touch on it, it's not really intentional.
I try to keep it very vague because I mean my political beliefs are different from your political beliefs, and vice versa, and whatnot like that. We might agree on some things, and we might disagree on some things.
I bet we agree on quite a bit. We have certain other hobbies outside.
I think something that we can all agree on is it's scary times.
Oh, heck yeah, man. But you and I don't set out to make videos talking about politics. If it comes up, it accidentally comes up, or just by happenstance. Here's Donald's question. If Rich has any idea when the proof and reverse proof Libertads might come out. That's a question that's been asked by a couple of people.
So I'm not sure when typically the proofs will come out like 2 to 3 months after the mint state.
Yeah. And then you add in...
But I don't know how long, with everything that's going on.
Yeah, that's the wild card.
I'm an authorized dealer for some mints, and one being New Zealand Mint. Mm-hmm. I just got an email from them how they're shut down. So it's delaying our August and September allocations. Mm-hmm. And they might be shut down even longer.
But I do know in 2020 Mexico got hit particularly hard, and who knows how it's going on.
Yeah, the 2020s didn't come out till December for even the mint states, and now I'm just now seeing proofs, actually coming about, on social media and other places that, and I was lucky enough to buy some at the show, but
well, in this
not
forum,
really sure of when those 2021s would come.
Between you, me, and our viewers, which, it's nice to know we've got lots of viewers all over the world. We'll rely on anybody who happens to know, maybe a comment, and let everybody else in the comment section know if you guys have a heads up that we don't know about.
Yeah, and if anybody can that lives in Mexico that can actually go there and get them for us, you let us know.
Man, I had a connection, and he was going to go, but his stuff happened, and it didn't turn out that he went, and so unfortunately he wasn't able to go on my behalf to help me out. But this question's from Thomas Jr. Thomas is saying that you are living his dream. He's in Western Massachusetts. He told his local coin shop they want to take a week for vacation to work for free to learn the ins and outs. He's also a finance manager in an auto business, and every day he says he wants to open up a coin store. What is your advice? And and Thomas is not unique. I've heard other people saying, man, that looks like a fun lifestyle and fun career to have.
It is fun. I've been in the car business. I was with Toyota for 17 years, and I've done every job in the car business, and I left as a general manager. So I relate to him being a finance manager. It's a good business, but just like any other business that you do or that you set out to do, it takes a lot of hard work, and the car business is a lot of work too. You put in a lot of hours, so you have that background of that work ethic, and that actually goes a long way in this business because, your advertising, your staying late to ship your orders, to research coins, to go through that and whatnot. It's time consuming. So he's got the background, and if he can learn the coins and how to grade them and whatnot like that, it's a good business. It's been good to me, and you got to have a passion for anything that you do.
That's right.
And if you're stable and you're able to do it, you might not make as much as you do in the car business starting out, but in the long run, it's way better.
Okay.
I mean, anybody that has a dream or has the opportunity to do it or whatnot like that, I support them 100%.
So, hey, you showed me a picture earlier that just kind of blew me away. A bunch of gold coins, and where'd you pick those up, man?
Those actually walked right through that door.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
Wow.
45 $5 gold Indians. All anywhere from AU to Mint State. Nice coins. But yeah, 45.
Holy smokes. And you never know what's going to walk in the door, huh?
Never know what's going to walk through the door.
Wow. Well, I put the photo up so anybody sees that who's interested. You've got your supply there. Rich?
No, I'm sold out of them already.
Get out of here.
We might have a couple stragglers left.
Well, how long ago those come in?
Actually, I think that guy just bought the last one I had.
Are you serious?
Like 2 days ago.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well,
What is today? Tuesday? So they came in Friday.
okay.
Yeah, they're gone now.
Stack them deep and sell them cheap, huh?
The last one, they weren't too cheap, but the gentleman that was here last just bought the last one.
Wow. So the guys who see that picture that are drooling are just out of luck, man.
No, but I mean, we get stuff like that all the time. So,
Okay.
and we have want lists. I mean, we have tons of customers that are looking for, certain things, or, somebody wants a $5 gold Indian, they'll message me on social media or text me or whatnot like that. And then, when I get that coin or get something that's what they're looking for, I'll let them know and they can buy it and then we'll ship it to them.
Well, I'll put your website in the description of this video and for everybody to check out so they can contact you. And hey, well, we're over the 20-minute mark by about 4 minutes. And I just want to thank you for coming on once again and always being willing to show what you got here and help educate the community. And this one especially, I love the fact that the viewers got to take over, ask their questions.
Yeah.
And, some of them a little bit from left field, but you were willing to answer those with no problem.
Everybody for the questions. Hope it's informational for you guys, and best of luck stacking.
All right, I'm going to look for something for my stack. Thanks, Rich.
All right.
All right, guys, this is the part of the video where I show what I purchased, and that dang PPP got me on some platinum here. He's been talking about it on his channel for a while. He's finally wore me down, and I picked up my first piece of platinum here. As you could see, a Britannia, and let's get rid of that ugly side and go to the beautiful side here. There she is, 1/10 ounce. I particularly took a 2020 over a 2019 that was in the case just because of the year and the situation. I thought, well, maybe that will have a little bit more collector value in the long run. So, all right, PPP, this one's on you, man. I bought my first platinum thanks to you. All right, everybody, have a good one. Thank you.